There is no magic wand. We are dealing with humans, and humans have two possible decisions that they make in any situation.
As teams, we often have to deal with some difficult situations or customers. So, how do you train your teams to handle tough customer emotions with confidence?
Oh, I love that question. How do you help your team deal with tough emotions? So I think one of the things that I see in a lot of teams is they shy away from emotions. And most of us, we sit with the set of there's good emotions and there's bad emotions. Happy is good, joy is good, calm is good, angry is bad, sad is bad.
Yes.
So we kind of categorize emotions like that. And I think as we grow up, our emotional vocabulary becomes really narrow.
Yeah.
So I think it starts with oneself, becoming aware of your own emotions and knowing that if I deal with an angry customer and I hear they're angry, I get scared. I cannot do anything about it.
Instinct.
It is instinct. When we go, okay, I'm scared, I really don't want to deal with this, but I need to because it's my job and this is how I'm going to deal with it. And rather than shy away from emotions, see emotions as it's messengers. And if I see someone angry, I make it a challenge to say that I'm going to shift that emotion. I'm going to work with that emotion and I'm going to shift it into something else. And I'm going to take that anger and I'm going to take this person not to happiness because I don't think that's realistic, but take them to a place of understanding where they feel more trust. Some I'm going to get right and some I'm not going to get right, but recognizing emotions, validating it in yourself and knowing that if I see anger is an interesting emotion because anger is a smokescreen emotion. Anger covers other things like shame, fear, guilt, all the shitty stuff that we don't want to feel gets concealed by anger. And anger is a really good emotion because it's nice, high energy. When you get angry, you get a rush of cortisol, which is the stress hormone. You get a rush of adrenaline, which makes you ready. I'm ready to go into battle. And those chemicals make you naturally feel like you've got more energy. You've got more motivation to do something. Like, I'm going to sort this out. I will fight them. They will not cheat me. That's the kind of the nice energy that you get with that emotion. And that emotion, it is a little bit like you get power, you get the upper hand, you're the alpha. And if you come at someone with enough anger, you're going to scare them and you're going to feel so much better about yourself. So when I train teams, I say to them, when you see anger, there's something else underneath it. And you hold that something else, which is most of the time fear that the person's not going to have enough money, fear that they're going to disappoint their family, fear that they're not going to be able to buy the house, fear that they're not going to get the loan, especially if we talk about banking. There's a lot of fear around money issues. I'm not going to be good enough if I can't buy this, if I don't get the loan, if I don't manage my finances good enough. When we teach people to say, when you see anger, there's something else underneath it. And if you can help the person to understand what's really going on from a transactional perspective, you're going to calm them down and they will shift to another emotion. There is no magic wand. We are dealing with humans, and humans have two possible decisions that they make in any situation. The one is they move away from pain, and sometimes anger makes them move away from pain because if they get angry enough, they feel powerful and they can scare other people. Or the second option is moving towards pleasure. And what we essentially want to do in the way we deal with clients and in the way we want complaint teams to deal with clients is we want them to be able to take the customer, shift them away from pain to a place of understanding and possibly some pleasure related to the fact that, oh, I met a fantastic human being, and that human being listened to me. Probably for the first time in my life, I feel like someone's listened to me. They understand my problem because they're using my words, and they're really, 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 really trying to help me. And that's the secret recipe.
The secret recipe to getting your team to handle conflict with confidence.